James Joseph Dresnok, 1941 to 2016, was an American defector to North Korea, known for crossing the Korean Demilitarized Zone (DMZ) in 1962 and living in North Korea for the rest of his life. His defection was a significant Cold War event, and his life in North Korea became a subject of fascination and speculation. #Early life and military service. James Dresnok was born on November 24, 1941, in Norfolk, Virginia. His early life was marked by instability. His parents divorced when he was young, and he spent time in foster care. At 17, Dresnok joined the U.S. Army, seeking stability and direction. He was stationed in West Germany and later in South Korea. Defection to North Korea. In August 1962, facing personal and disciplinary problems, Dresnok decided to defect. He walked across the DMZ, which was and remains one of the most heavily fortified borders in the world, into North Korea. Dresnok was the second American soldier to defect to North Korea, following Private Larry Allen Absher. Life in North Korea. In North Korea, Dresnok initially faced intense interrogation and propaganda training. Over time, he adapted to life in the reclusive state. He became one of a small group of American defectors who were used for propaganda purposes. Dresnok and the other defectors, including Jerry Wayne Parrish, Charles Robert Jenkins, and Larry Allen Absher, were featured in North Korean media and played the roles of American villains in films. Dresnok learned Korean and was granted North Korean citizenship. He married twice, both times to women who were also living in North Korea under unusual circumstances. His first wife was a Romanian woman, Doina Bumbia, and they had 2 sons. After her death, Dresnok married a North Korean woman, and they had another son. Later years and death. Dresnok's life in North Korea was relatively privileged by local standards. He worked as an English teacher and translator, and he occasionally appeared in propaganda films. Despite being cut off from the outside world, Dresnok expressed loyalty to North Korea and its leaders, including Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong Il. In 2006, his story gained wider attention with the release of the documentary, Crossing the Line, which detailed the lives of Dresnok and the other American defectors. Dresnok continued to live in North Korea until his death on November 10, 2016. Reports of his death were confirmed by his 2 sons in a video interview in 2017. James Dresnok remains a controversial figure, embodying the complex and often contradictory nature of Cold War defections. His life story provides a unique window into the human impact of geopolitical conflict and the enduring enigma of North Korea.